For almost 2 months since the retreat, how has your life changed?
Well, it's changed dramatically, uh, as in, since the retreat, I have moved forward in my ascension process more quickly with ease and grace. Um, I really have been connecting all the dots of of the different things that I've been doing in my life up until now. Um, and so it's all like you've kind of been living your life, all the way, and then all of a sudden you realize why you were
Can you give us some examples of some of the dramatic shifts that have happened in your everyday life?
going with the flow more, and I'm listening to the synchronicities to find the easier path, to move with ease and grace, because that's like my whole theme is I want to move with ease and grace. It's just really difficult to block it or not let it flow or just um, what it's done for me recently is open my mind to really who I am and starting to really remember. Um, and it's just accelerated it really as I've been working on it for the last year.
When you say remember who you are you talking about like your spiritual nature, your spiritual gifts and talents?
My spiritual gifts and talents. Yeah, and what's really cool is learning about what I've learned in my life and how that relates to my spiritual gifts and talents.
Are you willing to share an example of something you remembered about your spiritual being?
Um, I remember that I love like Jesus and that I am really like not really going with the flow of all of the government and all of this poisoning and all of this other stuff that's going on. So it's really kind of empowered me, if you will, to realize that I don't have to go with that flow and that I can create my own reality.
So even though the theme of that retreat wasn't find your freedom, like this next one coming up, it sounds like you're finding your freedom.
Yeah, that's true. And another sudden realization that I've been having is I've been in the dating scene and I'm trying to find a significant other, if you will, which is very difficult when you're kind of vibrating at this higher level and you're trying to find somebody that can relate to you. And so I've been looking and searching, and I come across guys that I like, and then they, like the next day, don't contact me back. So it's like this ongoing cycle of me realizing that I'm not, I'm searching, searching, searching for somebody to show me intentions and love and, uh, just support, I would think. But really, I learned that I'm the only one that can give that to me, the support and the attention. It's like every single day that I'm out there just trying to find somebody to connect with, really, even if it wasn't a male, even females, that what I'm looking for is just inside me. And I have to give myself that caring and attentiveness and love, joy, uh, and the attention that I'm searching for from somebody else.
So powerful. That's awesome.
It's a hard lesson. I feel like I have to keep learning it.
It is an ongoing. It's ongoing. Yeah. And there's always deeper levels of it.
Yeah, right. Because once you kind of embrace the first level or the threshold, then you have to meet the next threshold
Yeah.
um, of, of just loving yourself, really.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Were there any moments during the retreat that you remember as highlights? Again, like we're almost 2 months out. Were there any moments that you were like, I will remember that forever?
We were doing the didgeridoo, which I love saying that, didgeridoo. And it sounds so awesome. um, when we were in there and you were doing the didgeridoo, and after you stopped, and I heard all this whispering, and I can't get over the powerfulness of that whispering that I was hearing. And I understand not only a couple of us, I think, heard it really, but it was so loud, and I felt it also. So it was super powerful.
How did that change you? Like, was that something that helped you get in touch with your spiritual nature? Or, like, what tangible effect did that have on you moving forward?
Well, I feel like it made me more sensory as far as the hearing, and so hearing the whispering really kind of opened up, I think, just another sensory of in my wide range of senses of feeling everything that's going on.
What would you say to people who are trying to decide whether or not to come to the next retreat? Do you have any words of advice or words of wisdom for them?
Um, well, I feel like if you're looking for some support, looking to move to the next step in your ascension process, that going to the retreat would be a wonderful way to move forward and get some tools that will help assist you in this. So yes, I would say to go to any of your retreats, just to get the support and love, because it feels so lonely doing it all by yourself.
For sure. And you kind of had a little miracle manifestation for you to get here. Are you willing to share about that?
Sure. I didn't know how I was going to make it to the first retreat, but was uh, pretty spiritually bent that I was going to make it. I was going to figure it out. So it was just I have had this. It was an ex-boyfriend, and I know that he was wanting to just kind of do something on and just go hang out and stuff. And it was everything I could do to keep my mouth shut, but I couldn't not say, yeah, I kind of want to go to Sedona. And he's like, you do? And I'm like, yeah. So he offered to, we all went to Sedona, and then he went on his bike tour. And it was very fun.
It's
And it
amazing.
worked out great.
It's amazing because, a lot of people feel like, I don't know how I'm going to get there, or I don't have the finances, or I have the kids. And to be able to put yourself out there and say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I want, it it got you from point A to point B.
It did. And I kind of knew that he would take me, but I was trying not to be like, oh, ask him to take me. But it was just everything I could do to not say nothing, and it just comes out of my mouth anyway. I really wanted to go.
Anything else that you want to share with people?
Um, just to be gentle and easy with yourself, because the things that we're going through is just so very intense and hard to understand. And so, if you can find some other people that are going through the same thing as you, it would be a lot better to search for the support and also receive.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kari. I really appreciate you.